Lebanon is a tiny country of about 4.5 million people in the Middle East. It's bordered by Syria to the north and to the east, and by Israel to the south. And its unique position sort of makes it a cultural and ethnic crossroads for the Middle East. It was originally inhabited by the Phoenicians, and then over the centuries it was conquered and reconquered by the Romans and by the Assyrians and by the Ottoman Turks, and then more recently by the French. The result is that it's this really interesting mishmash of different cultures. The place we're going to right now is called Saj Bakery. That's run by these two brothers, Mel and Charlie, and they serve traditional shawarmas, za'atar, and flatbread cooked on this giant oval pan that's also called a saj. We're headed there right now, and I can't wait to try some of this Lebanese food. Hi.
Welcome to Saj Bakery.
I would definitely like a shawarma sandwich with beef and chicken.
Half and half?
Yeah, can I do that? I want to try the menaush.
Manaish, za'atar, or cheese with sujouk.
Cheese with sujouk. I would also like the saj bread.
Saj bread.
Can I have that with cheese and
You
za'atar?
can have it with cheese and za'atar.
You think I should have, or anything else you recommend?
Number 3. It's Lebanese, za'atar, and veggies. Lebanese is the thick yogurt.
That's yogurt. Okay, we'll try that too. This is going to be so much food. Tell me the story about the mural on the wall.
Or that, yes.
Yeah.
So obviously we're all about authenticity. So what we did there, our goal was to show how the Saj bread started. Back in the day, like thousands of years ago, up in the mountains of Lebanon. So that's exactly what that is.
Right there.
A man and his wife, she's making the bread, spreading it out, and he's putting it on that Saj, which is like that piece of metal, to make it thin and cook it.
Charlie, how long have you been cooking?
Since 12 years old.
Since you were 12? And how
I
did
used
you?
to help my dad used to be a butcher.
Oh, your dad was a butcher.
Go help him. After college, I went to culinary school.
Oh, you went to culinary school.
6 years.
Oh, that's awesome. Did your mom and dad both cook, or was it mostly your dad? Or
Well,
your
my mom
or-
cook. Absolutely, all the Mediterranean people there, everybody cook at home. Mom's always cook at home. So like every time we come home, every night, every day, we have food at the table.
Is she a good cook?
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
She help us here sometimes.
She does?
Isn't it the hummus and the tabbouleh?
Almost sometimes she did. She make it. The tabbouleh also she make it.
And do you feel? I mean, have you noticed that there's a response from the Lebanese community that this is something?
Oh yeah, most of the customers feel like like they feel in Lebanon when they come here.
This is the saj bread that we saw beautifully cooked on the giant hot saj. And then inside we have the za'atar, which is a spice mixture that's primarily thyme. And then we also have some of this cheese, a salty white cheese that is also partially sheep's milk. It's just very simple, very large flat piece of bread filled with slightly pleasantly chewy white cheese, almost like a cheese curd. If you've ever had a cheese curd, kind of has that little squeak. And then you've got this floral herbal mixture that is it's a very heavy thyme flavor, but then you also get a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of sesame. Think of it as a Middle Eastern quesadilla or something like that. We have the shawarma. So now the shawarma, as you saw, is essentially layered meat on a spit. The fat and all the delicious drippings from the meat kind of trickle down. All that good stuff gets down on the vegetables too, and it makes it taste really good. This chicken shawarma is A+. You get a lot of lemon, a vague kind of orange hint in the chicken, which is really, really nice. And then the pickles offset that fatty chicken, and then the yogurt kind of seeps through the whole thing and kind of mixes it. It kind of brings it all together. It kind of holds all of the different ingredients and flavors together. And then you have this nice lavash-like flatbread, very soft, very pliant, but kind of swaddling all the ingredients together like a little baby that I then put in my mouth. and bite its head off. I heard a couple of words being bandied about, menaush and menaish, and I learned that menaish is plural, more than one menaush, which is singular. So here I have, and I am about to enjoy my menaush. And this is with the cheese, the white cheese, that is mixed with a sheep milk cheese and also sujuk, which is a cured spiced Middle Eastern sausage. I don't know if it's specifically Lebanese. This looks like a pepperoni pizza. Let's not fool ourselves as to what this looks like. I'm sure it tastes different though. The white cheese, it's very salty. It's saltier than your normal cheese than you might expect. And then on top of it is the sujuk. The spices remind me a little bit of the shawarma spices. All in all, it makes a pretty damn good Lebanese pizza. Let's move on to our final menaish, za'atar and lebna, that is half and half, and then it is covered in vegetables. It's covered in a mixture of black olives, cucumbers, tomatoes, fresh mint, and it's all on that beautiful fresh flatbread. And also with the za'atar spice mixture. The flatbread is very well made and delicious. The consistency of the yogurt of the lebna is almost bordering on very tart. I think that reacts nicely with the strongly herbal sesame and thyme of the za'atar. This is lovely as well. I'd like to thank you all for tuning into this episode of Dining on a Dime from Saj Bakery in Granada Hills. If you'd like to watch more, please click here.
It's not just one person, one idea. It's literally a bunch of people coming together.